100,000 people, where will they go? How will we live as our community grows?
How do you take on another, how many thousand?
120,000.
120,000 people. Well, we definitely need to start looking at building some more infrastructure into our community, without a doubt.
We have to look at our infrastructure.
We're going to have to deal with our infrastructure.
Infrastructure. Schools and improve our highways. I mean, a lot of the highways around the county are starting to get run down.
Transportation will be one of the major issues. Transportation is a major issue now.
We need ways to accommodate people other than single cars driving everywhere.
We need better bike transportation, better sidewalks.
Light rail, fixed rail, opportunities for people to be able to live and work downtown.
Many of the people that will be relocating to this area are used to more of an urban environment. So what we have to do is prepare for people not only that want to live in the county, but for people to live in our downtown area also.
Work on preparing some of our older neighborhoods for reuse and redeveloping some of the housing and some of the amenities that exist in our older neighborhoods.
We have about 10,000 people living in 2,000 acres in Ardmore, and we live very well. So that dense population with sidewalks, easy shopping, easy to get to work, schools that all the kids can attend, that's what we need to be looking at.
Using the infrastructure we've already invested in and not continuing to sprawl out.
Well, I think one of the things we need to do is make sure that as we grow in a sustainable way. And
we should do a better job with our greenways.
Along the Yadkin River has been a real concern for us in Clemens, making sure we preserve those areas so we preserve some quality of life environmentally.
And really grow in a more orderly and logical fashion.
At the same time, make sure we have the jobs that we need, make sure we're providing space for the commercialization that will come from the research from the Biotech Park.
We probably need to find a way to support our small businesses that are out there too, because they're really what's going to make this community work.
Because the chances of landing giant companies and moving them here are not as great as they were 20, 50, or 100 years ago.
I think one of the most important things is going to be an attitudinal shift. The people that are going to be here are here, and we want to be welcoming and open because we want them to want to contribute to our communities.
And do things that is going to embrace the different cultures.
You don't know where they're coming from, who they are, what languages they bring. We need to start preparing.
I would like to see a lot of proactive planning on that, not reactive.
We can't just wait and just decide that we'll figure things out when all these people move here. I think it's really planning for the roads and schools and where all these people are going to live.
It doesn't mean you don't change the plan as it becomes reality, but you need to have a plan.
Bring more industry in, make the roads better, do things now to head off the onslaught that's coming.
A lot of times, not only in Winston-Salem, but we have procrastinated. We always blow in the back burner and know that it's coming. So things that we know that's coming, plan for it and make room for it now.
If we can kind of shift the way that we think about ownership of our community and be open to the folks that come in, then I think some of those structural things will kind of happen naturally, and we'll feel good about, oh, we have to widen this street, or oh, we have to add these amount of signs or whatnot.
100,000 people, where will they go? We'll all